Hey YouTube, today I'm going to show you the Fiskars X7 small axe or hatchet. It's a 14-inch hatchet. Now I bought this Fiskars X7 hatchet because I own the Fiskars, also own the Fiskars X17, which is a splitting axe. This is a hatchet, splitting axe. It can see some use and it does a very good job. But now today we're going to talk about the X7, which I just bought. Now it's made in Finland. Let's take a closer look with the hatchet. It says here, you can see Finland. Now as I've seen, the only metal part here is this thing here. This is plastic, and it has a plastic handle. It's 14-inch long, and it's here. I think it's hollow, and it has a hole for a lanyard or some kind of rope. You can attach it to your hand. Now, as what it says here, it has a 25-year warranty, and on the back here it has some disclaimers. I think that you have to wear glasses, you have to wear boots, shoes. You cannot baton with this thing, which is probably not a good thing. And here says the other measures. Now let's try to take this thing off, and let's see how much it weighs. Thing here, you just take it and whoop, there it goes. It's not razor sharp, but it is sharp. Let me just demonstrate here. I have this paper. You can see you can do some cutting, but not very. It's not very sharp, but judging from the X17, this thing can hold an edge quite well, the Fiskars edges. Now let's see what the disclaimers here say. Oh yes, it says here it's 70 centimeters. It gives you some things that you can and you cannot do. You have to have some distance. I think that's what it says. Blah blah blah, X3 and other things you can buy from Fiskars. Let's put this thing aside. Now the good thing about this is you can grip it with one hand, but you can also take two hands to hold it, so you can have more power to it, more leverage perhaps. It's a very light hatchet. Let's see how much it weighs. 646 grams, which is not very. It's not a very heavy hatchet. Now, of course, the pros, the reason why I bought this is the polymer handle. It's very light, and the other thing is, although it's not razor sharp, I've seen from the Fiskars X17 that this thing can hold an edge and it can do a good job cutting wood. Because let's face it, if you want a hatchet, you want to cut wood probably, and the other thing is, you want something light. You want something when you're going outside. You want something that you can carry around. It's not very heavy. This is only 676 grams. Now on the cons, I would say the first thing is what it says here, that you cannot baton this. And I usually baton with my hammers and stuff. Although I did not need to baton with the X17 because the X17 is a splitter. But the other cheap hammers I had, sometimes I used to baton them. Now I don't know if I'm going to do this with this, although this is a metal part here in the back, but it's probably not a good idea. And the other thing is, let me put this here. Now it's a sheet that you have to have a 10-meter distance when you're using this. I'm going to put this thing aside, and it's not a leather sheath, but it has this hole here for your belt. And as I found out, I have this military belt here, and I have found out with the belt that it can actually not go in that easily. And let's try to do this without the hatchet. Perhaps we'll do a better job. Now we cannot put this here, and anyway, as you can see, it does get in eventually, but it's not a very easy installation. So you can carry the belt on your waist. But other than that, I think it's probably, I will test it and will give you my feedback on how it did on cutting wood and stuff. And that's about it about the tabletop review. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.